Hello again. I'm Senator Chris Marr from Spokane's 6th Legislative District, and welcome again to my legislative update. We're now past the halfway point in this year's legislative session, and dozens upon dozens of bills are being refined as they weave their way through the process. One of those bills is a bill I introduced to settle a long-running problem with the unclaimed remains of our military veterans. Making sure we pay proper respects to the remains of those who have proudly served the country in the armed forces is an issue of intense interest to me and many of my constituents. You may recall that I sponsored legislation to create the Eastern Washington Veterans Cemetery. Construction will begin Memorial Day in Medical Lake, but quite regrettably, the remains of many of our veterans go unclaimed. And for decades, they've sat on shelves at funeral homes, even though they're eligible to be interned at state or federal veteran cemeteries. So that's why this year I introduced Senate Bill 58481. It will allow remains that go unclaimed for more than 90 days to be transferred to the State Department of Veterans Affairs for internment at a state or federal veteran cemetery like the one that we're building in Medical Lake. This is absolutely the least we can do to honor our great men and women who have served our country with distinction and honor. Now, gladly, I can report this bill was recently approved by the full Senate, 48-0. It now goes to the House, where I look forward to working it in the next coming weeks. But as we reach the midpoint of this year's session, it's also a good time to spend some time at home and reconnect with the people and the priorities that really count. And really, that's why I hope you'll join me for a town hall meeting this Saturday, the 14th. It'll run from 9 a.m. to 11 in the Student Union Building at Spokane Falls Community College. I'll be conducting this along with my seatmate, Representative John Driscoll. These are important events for legislators and constituents alike. I'm eager to provide you with a more detailed update about how things are shaping up in Olympia. But I'm even more eager to hear your concerns and answer your questions that you might have. So I hope to see you Saturday morning, and I hope you also remember to check back right here next week for another update.